Ready for
Yay!
spring.
I know, spring, it's official. It happened. Yesterday was the first day of spring. And you know what? We all look forward to being out in the beautiful days of summer, but boy, do we know how bad the sun is for our skin. It just is. And it's easy to think gonna do your layer of sunscreen before you head out there, but you know what? Most of us don't, because then you kind of like just have this weird shimmer to your skin, and it
Gets in your eyes, it's burning, your makeup
yeah.
runs, it's a mess.
I have become absolutely obsessed with this product. It's one of my personal favorite Beekman products.
I can't wait to hear why. Okay.
I love it. I think I use the tan. Yeah, I tend to be a little more. Anyway, we have fair, light, medium, tan, deepest, and rich. We have a lot of great shades. This is an SPF of 43, and it gives you a tint that is completely flawless. It literally makes your skin look like you're wearing makeup.
It's like glass skin when you put this on.
Incredible. It's like a primer. It perfects your skin. It's just awesome.
It primes, it hydrates, it protects the skin. It's a full spectrum, UVA and UVB. Did I just hear shades? Are we gonna talk about, okay.
Okay, do we have a graph, or are we going to talk about them here? We have a graph. Let's take a look at that, because it does help to see something visually. From the deepest of deep all the way over to the lightest of fair. Any thoughts on who is most universal right here?
Well,
Tan or medium?
Medium tends to be the #1 seller. I go between tan and medium. Sometimes I mix. I know Debbie, Sweet Debbie, who's here, wears the rich. This has now become Debbie's daily foundation. And
really?
Yes, and sunscreen.
I love that.
I worked with her one day, and she's like, I had never tried it. She fell in love with it on the air. I know Helen loves it. There's so many of you that love it.
It's amazing, and I've tried a lot of these types of tints. This is my absolute favorite. No question about it.
So the first thing I want you to do when you get it open, shake your product, because what you're looking at is UVA and UVB protectant, which means you're looking at the cancer-causing rays and the burning rays. You're gonna have a full broad spectrum protection for both. There is a pigment added to it. So shake this little baby when you get it home. This is the tan, and I will show you what it looks like on the skin. So that's what it looks like. It's gonna have this nice kind of run consistency, and it melts.
It does.
And it perfects. It cuts the blue. It looks like, look at how the light just bounces.
Right.
It doesn't look like I have makeup on. It just looks like I have more
perfect skin
on that hand. And you can build it.
I'm with you, and it's interesting because I go between the tan and the medium depending on the time of the year, but if you want to get 2 shades, you can, considering they are on sale today, $39.95. And I will say this lasts a long time. It might look like a little bottle, but like one little dropper will do ya.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
And do you see how it's a primer? So it also fills your pores. It primes your skin, it protects your skin, it hydrates your skin. And it's just like, when you look at the before and after, look at how plump. And it's just like a veil, like a filter kind of.
Oh my gosh. It's made with zinc oxide. It's a mineral SPF. Really, it's a physician-based
Doctor-developed sunscreen, yes. And if you're looking at the world of beauty and the world of skincare, 90% of visible aging is caused by the sun and environmental aggressors.
There it is.
And then we just sit in silence. 90%. So if you're not using a sunscreen, your best chance is maybe 10% efficacy of all the skincare that you're buying. This is the single most important thing that you can do for healthy skin. And I know it's not sexy and it's not the most fun thing to talk about. It's that step that we all wish we could skip.
Of course.
Which is why we developed this, because now we can. It perfects your skin and it protects it.
And it's beautiful coverage. It's not thick. It's not, it just, I don't know how it almost acclimates to your skin based on being able to go between 2 different colors. Keep in mind, we do have rich. That's the very deepest. Or is deepest?
Deepest is,
That's right. Okay, I'm going to
so I would
switch that around.
I would cut.
There you go.
There we go.
Deepest, deep, rich, tan, medium, light, and fair. So if you are super, super fair, I mean, please, especially you, put sunscreen on. And then let this do its magic, because it does give you the ability, I mean, it gives you I didn't even think about the plumping benefits, but I'm totally down with that.
It's also a primer.
And it's a primer,
so it's filling in the pores, it's plumping. I know that Lauren is a huge, oh my gosh, look at her.
Yeah, let's talk to Lauren. She's one of our models here.
And Lauren, you share your age on camera, right? I feel like I've heard you talk.
I just turned 67.
What?
And I use this all 4 seasons, and I don't use anything else because of the 43 SPF. But it also evens out my skin And I don't use any concealer because it gets caught in my lines. But with this, it just evens out underneath my eyes, and it just evens out my whole skin tone on my face. And
What
there
shade
you
are
have it.
wearing? Do you know, Lauren? Are you in the
I use the medium.
medium? Okay.
And this medium seems to blend with my skin beautifully. And I have little capillaries over here, and it hides them every day, all day long.
Just glowy. I mean, she like
It's
a cherub.
really good.
Look at her cheekbones.
I know.
Look at the luminosity. She doesn't look like she's got a face full of makeup on. It's just glowy and natural and gorgeous.
It's just so clean and fresh. It doesn't look like I have a lot of foundation, but look what it does. Because my skin is not even like this if I took this all off.
It's incredible how beautiful and natural, and you know what? Protected. Good.
Yes.
I mean, put it on your hands.
Yes.
You can put it on your hands,
And I
your
do.
neck, your neck, just to protect your skin from. It feels like the sun gets worse and more damaging every single year, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, and 90%. Simi, same. Now, what shade are you wearing, Simi?
Tan and
Okay,
the
so
rich.
she doesn't have a microphone. She's mixing the tan and the rich. If you can swing buying 2 shades, that's going to get you through all seasons, and
Agreed.
it's going to make you can customize it. And I also want to give a shout out. The rich has a copper undertone to it. It is the most gorgeous bronzer. It's the perfect shade.
Ooh.
If this is rich, you should try some on your
I'm
hand.
going to.
It is, I'm talking sun-kissed, like cheekbone. And because it's such a light formula, it's not real heavy in pigment. It really like melts into the skin.
Wow, that's interesting. It
Isn't
could
that
be like a contour.
It very much so. It's this very soft copper. It's a
It
very
is coppery.
warm. It's a really pretty bronzer.
This is the rich. That's a great suggestion. So if you're more olivey,
Yes.
undertoned. You and I are both pretty, I guess, I'm a little darker. I guess just years of being in the sun. But it just,
This is the one I have a product on, so
Okay.
you can see the coverage.
It's unbelievable how flawless your skin is.
Isn't it? It's and it plumps your skin too.
It's crazy good.
Here's the
Look at how
difference.
pretty look at this one's.
And you can see how it cuts like the veins. It just kind of perfects everything. It's not transferring on your clothes. It's a very lightweight formula, and it's full broad spectrum. And not 20, not 30, not 15. I mean, you are at a full 43% SPF.
You know, I was just looking at some of the other ingredients. It's all the plumping benefits and the so good for your skin, like elderberry flower extract, niacinamide,
For
squalane,
brightening. Squalane, yes.
mica, goat milk. Squalane, niacinamide is more of like the vitamin B-ish family, right?
Yes.
I am so impressed with this product, and I know if you haven't tried this, do me a favor. I beg of you to try it. Look at almost over 800 gone. It is if you don't love it, send it back. But you know what? With all the options that you see in the stores, can we just be honest? They're not good for your skin.
They're not. And they get in your eyes, they sting, they burn, they run. You've got to reapply them a million times a day. The minute you put this on your skin, it already looks better. And then over time, because you have less sun damage, your skin actually does become better.
it's true.
And that's our goal as a company is we are a skin health company. Our goal is better aging and healthy skin. This makes you look, you know the beauty trend, glass skin, where it's just the perfection?
Yep.
Aging and wrinkling, I was ready for that. But the
I mean-
imperfections, the spots, all of those things kind of caught me off guard a little bit.
I'm with you.
So-
All the unevenness. We've got a couple things that could actually help with some uneven skin tones.
Yes,
Right?
yes,
The vitamin C
yes.
right here, the Golden Booster. It's the Amla Berry Vitamin C Serum that we have on sale today at only $23. So